Vision is the most important sense. I find it incredibly rewarding to protect and restore its function. That's why I went into ophthalmology, because it allows me to combine medicine and surgery and establish a meaningful relationship with my patients. Hi, I'm Dr. Emerson Q. I'm a comprehensive ophthalmologist with a focus on external disease and cataract surgery. So my research focuses on improving visual outcomes in cataract surgery and the patient experience. Cataract surgery is the most common procedure, and oftentimes we focus on a good surgical outcome, which is important, but you want to make it better, and that's why my research focuses on the human experience. For example, optimizing the anesthesia so the patient is relaxed and can cooperate, and you have a better visual outcome. I believe every patient should be treated with empathy, respect, and good communication. Not only is it important to make a good medical decision, but it's important that they understand their condition and be fully supported through their treatment. Eye care is truly personal. I treat every patient like a member of my family. Every patient has goals, concerns, and circumstances. I value listening to the patient so that we can work together to get the best possible outcomes. Wilmer is a world-class institution that combines patient care, education, and research. It is a place where innovation and collaboration come together to allow us to deliver high-level patient care while continually advancing the field of medicine.